Hello fellow Avatar and Korra fans, I'm Avatar.4 here with another video. In this video I'll be talking about the disappointment at the Nickelodeon Upfront, which took place a little bit over a week ago. And what I think Nick needs to do to prepare everyone for Book 3. And right after this I'll be doing a news, kind of catch-up video for the past 2 weeks. I was originally going to do it one last week, or this past week, but then exciting news came out, and I'm just waiting to see if Nickelodeon confirms it, but I decided just to make one. So after this it should be up sometime tonight, so yeah. Anyway, let's get started on the Upfront. Well, Nickelodeon completely surprised us, but not in a good way. Last year we were kind of just throwing it up in the air. We were like, oh, I bet Book 2 will be announced there, like everything we've been waiting for. But it turns out they still had a lot of work to do because it didn't even premiere for like another 5 or 6 months after that. So yeah, but this time Book 3 seemed promising, but I don't know, they're already done probably with 8 or 9 episodes, maybe even 10 out of 13. They started airing Book 2 when they were still working on the last 5. So it just made sense and a good place to promote it, but it's Nickelodeon. They don't promote Korra like they should. So after halfway through the Upfront, I really started to doubt it. I didn't want to. I wanted to stay excited, but I couldn't. And the Upfront really wasn't anything like it normally is, which kind of surprised me. Normally they have a section about their TV shows. Normally they have a section about movies or so forth. Then a performance by a Nickelodeon star or something. But this year, from what I could see, they didn't even do anything about their popular franchises: SpongeBob, Ninja Turtles, and Korra. Those are probably their 3 main franchises. And the main thing they did for SpongeBob wasn't really for the show. They showed a clip from the movie, and obviously on Twitter, which I'm getting ready to talk about, no one cared about that. They showed a clip, and all of the fans were just like, okay, where's Korra? Literally every single post they did, there was at least 2 or 3 comments for, where's Korra? Where's Korra? Waiting for Korra. Korra's all we care about. Korra's the only reason we watch your channel. Everything else stinks. That's pretty much the summary. So Nickelodeon knows where the fans are. They knew we were waiting, and they didn't say they wanted us to get our hopes up a bit, I bet. Because it would have been a lot better if they would have just said, we won't have anything. Even though they normally don't do that, but, I mean, if you're going to upset a whole fandom like that, I'd just do it and just get it done with, not, make us wait. Then, I even think Korra Rage kind of trended on Twitter for a little bit afterwards, which was pretty funny. But, yeah. So, big disappointment for everyone. No mention whatsoever. Last year, it wasn't just that we didn't get a release date or a trailer. I probably would have been happy. I mean, not happy, but I meant not angry at them as a fan. I wouldn't be angry at them if they would have just mentioned it. I tweeted previously on my Avatar fan site that I run on Twitter. I won't get mad unless we really get nothing, and that's what we got. I expect to at least get a date, maybe not a trailer. Trailer kind of was up in the air, but something, a poster or something. But it wasn't just we didn't get those. They didn't mention it in the press release where they where they didn't even announce or mention Ninja Turtles, but they mentioned it in the press release where it just says that's what they did last year. At least we got that, and it was far further away than Book 3 is. It just doesn't make sense. In Book 2 they said new episodes of the hit animated show, Legend of Korra, coming later this year. They could have just done that. I probably would have. I've been disappointed, but I wouldn't have been mad. But this, it's just ridiculous. Like, they mentioned all their other shows. They even, like, no one cared in the audience about, like, they're like, our new Breadwinner show is doing good. Our new show, Every Which Way, the ripoff of Wizard's Waverly Place, is getting a second season. No one cares about that stuff, and pretty much the only thing that some people actually cared about was this SpongeBob movie. But that, I don't even think that's coming out in this, like, season. So it was just, like, this is supposed to be about this year, and it's coming out next year, late next year. So, what? I'm just like, I think they were just, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just know it's coming soon. That's why I said, everyone, it doesn't matter what Nickelodeon says. We know it's coming soon. And it'll be much less of a wait than Book 2. We're getting, like, more info. It's not as, like, kind of like a drought like the wait for season 2 was. So I'm just like, just wait, and we know it's coming soon. So after a while, I'm just like, okay, I don't care. Just get on with our lives. Anyway, they should have just said that. They completely left it out of every single thing, which made everyone mad. So yeah, that's it for that. I don't know why they did it, but they did. That's the main point. Now what I think Nickelodeon needs to do. They need to bring Coronation back, the social, like, kind of, I guess you could say, network, a smaller thing for the fandom. They give away prizes, like signed scripts and everything. It's officially owned by Nickelodeon. It's not just like a fan thing that's just popular. It's actually what they use to kind of promote it, but they're not using it like they should. Pretty much it's only active for, like, while Korra's on, and maybe a few weeks to a month before, maybe 2 months if you're lucky. But they're normally the ones that give us the small things, like, here's a storyboard from this Friday's new Legend of Korra, which is just fun to see. They could do that this time, especially considering we don't know anything. It's all speculation. We don't, like, at least with the wait for season 2, we had gotten that, just how it, book 1 ended in June, San Diego Comic-Con is July, so they had a big Korra panel about book 2, a good, year and a few months before it actually aired, but we had the new characters. We knew kind of that there was going to be a origin story of the Avatar, all that stuff, but with book 3, we know it's about change. We had that little short trailer that there was, like, vines in the building, kind of a continuation, but we don't know new characters. We just think Opal is the name of the Earth Queen. She might be a villain. That's it. So yeah, this would be a good way to kind of get the Korra fandom back and excited. Someone even said maybe they'll come back April 14th, which is was the premiere back in 2012 for the series overall, which I think would be good. They'd be like, in honor of the 2-year anniversary of Korra, they normally debut, like, trailers or something. They're like, here's a sneak peek trailer of book 3 change coming. At least just say soon if they don't have something, or coming this summer. Enjoy. That'd be a good way, because obviously even Korra fans that aren't on there, it'll spread throughout the internet just like it does. And that'd just be good. Or even airing it during the KCAs or a promo or something. If they don't do that, I'll probably just have to rant again. I mean, it's just stupid and not an excuse. Like I've said in the past ones, they complain about not having viewers or having less viewers than they have in the past, but they don't promote their really popular shows. So yeah, but I thought we were going to get it. The Nick Upfront, it didn't happen. I thought we were going to get, same thing with last year. I thought we were going to get a KCA trailer last year. Nope. So I'm not planning on it, but there's a small chance it might happen, but I wouldn't get our hopes up. Nick Upfront actually seemed promising, but now I don't even know. And also, I forgot to say this. After the Upfront, a Korra fan tweeted Nickelodeon, they replied saying, when we get an update, we'll report it. I'm like, you had an update weeks before. The only thing you've actually done was actually a retweet of saying a new Korra merchandise line that they didn't even release photos for is coming in May. Um, they could have, if other countries, like the foreign 15-second trailer we got for book 3, if they haven't even gotten book 2 yet, or just starting book 2 there, and they're airing that, they could air it here, or at least say, here's something someone caught on the other channels. I mean, it won't hurt them, it'll only help them. I mean, I don't know, they haven't even gotten book 2 yet they're getting book 3 footage for us. Anyway, they could have just done that. They could have, there's been updates. They could have, the Legend of Korra book 2 art book was announced previously. They could have announced that. Or just said, we're making a book 2 art book. Yay. But they didn't. They had plenty of opportunities, so whatever. They're just hurting themselves. Anyway, but that's what they said. And last thing, what they need to do, promote like they've never done before, because promoting Korra is terrible for them. They haven't done it once since book 1, really. Good way to do that, bring back the enhanced experience, update that with book 3 stuff just like they did last year, like they said they were going to, but they never got to it, which is another thing. Like they announced it at San Diego Comic Con, like, we'll keep on through the other books, we'll keep on updating it to keep you updated through the off-season. I'm like, when is that happening? It hasn't yet. So, anyway, they need to do that, unless I misunderstood. That's what they said, so, anyway. And also the merchandise line, as I said before, they need to put that in stores. They need to get Korra out there, even if it's just like the action figures or whatever, or the magnet set. They need to just let people know. Like, a lot of people, I've had people come up to me and say, when is season 2 of Korra starting? I'm like, it premiered in November. Premiered in the last fall in September and ended in November. I'm like, whoa, I missed that. Then some people even think, I love Avatar, but I didn't even know there was a spin-off series. Wow, I want to watch that. When is it on? I'm like, they don't show reruns. They're like, oh, that's stupid. I'm like, sorry. Well, pretty much they haven't done good at all promoting it. That's what they need to do, because they even did less than the little that they did for book 1. And they saw how the ratings did. A part of that, I think, was the new time slot and how it kept on jumping around. But I think a lot of it was the long off season. That was kind of like a drought, like 16 months with nothing. And then, anyway, I think a part of that was that, though. So, yeah, they need to promote. And that's pretty much what I think they should do. That should be their plan. Have Korra Nation show us a trailer. Keep on answering Korra fans' questions on Twitter. Hyping it up. Release the merchandise in stores in May. And yeah, that's what I think they should do. So, yeah. As I said, look for my next news update video, which should be, if not tonight, tomorrow. So look forward to that.